Hi, I'm Cathy Roberts, your host for American Dream TV. Today we're taking a step back in time to 1797 to a small farm in the rugged hill town of Buckland, Massachusetts, where a little girl was born who would go on to transform the lives of thousands of girls and women through higher education. Her name is Mary Lyon. Mary Lyon's legacy lives on today through the Mary Lyon Foundation. Join me on Mary Lyon's journey from a determined child to a pioneering, groundbreaking educator to the founder of Mount Holyoke College for Women. I am honored today to welcome Sue Samariski, founder and director of the Mary Lyon Foundation, and Kristen Talana Baker, CEO of the Mary Lyon Foundation.
Hi, I'm Sue Samariski, and I am the founder of the Mary Lyon Foundation, established in 1990, and it was incorporated in March of 1991. Mary was born on a cold, wintry day, February 28th, in 1797, in Buckland, Massachusetts. Mary Lyon had a very hard life. It was a difficult time living on a small farm. They had about 100 acres. And she played with her siblings when there was time, but primarily Mary was in the house with her mother, baking and sewing and weaving and doing all of the baking and preparing the food that came in from the garden. She had a lot to do and she was very good at it. When Mary Lyon was 17 years old, her fame in the classroom had spread far and wide. That is, Ashfield, Buckland, maybe Shelburne. And people noticed what a great student she was, how attentive she was, and how she helped the other students. Now, at that tender age, she was not a seasoned teacher, but she knew she loved school. And someone in Shelburne who was on what was in that day the school committee, said, let's ask Mary Lyon if she would like to come and help at one of our schools. So there was a one-room school in Shelburne Falls on the Buckland side, and there is a monument there today that indicates that is the very place that Mary Lyon first taught. So in 1824, the most monumental, pivotal experience of her life to that point came to Mary Lyon in the form of an invitation by the local minister at what became later to be known as the Mary Lyon Church. The minister said, Mary, we need a school here in Upper Buckland. Upper Buckland at that time was the center of Buckland. Upper Buckland was where many people lived, worked, played. There were stores, post office, or whatever was needed was right there, as it almost is today. But Mary said, ooh, that sounds really interesting in her own way. And the Reverend had prearranged this with Major Joseph Griswold. And in one of the books, telling about the life of Mary Lyon, there's a beautiful paragraph about how the Reverend and Mary walked up the steep hill to what was Major Joseph Griswold's house at that point. And the Major came to the front door, flung open the wide front door and said, welcome, Mary, this will be your school.
My name is Kristen Talana Baker, and I'm the CEO of the Mary Lyon Foundation. Our reach goes beyond the 10 towns in West County. We provide help to all of Franklin County and areas in Hampshire County. Over the last 35 years, we have served well over 25 rural towns in Franklin and Hampshire County. Part of our strategic plan is to provide comprehensive wraparound services to students and families frankly, intergenerationally in West County. And so by bringing healthcare to West County will help provide those services. The Mary Lyon Foundation advocates for community investment in programs and services to empower students and families with the hope that the students we serve will be able to dream of a future and trajectory that will provide them with a life of abundance. Their dream starts with access to a good education and the resources needed to pursue their dreams.
I want to thank the Buckland Historical Society for allowing us to film in this beautiful historic Wilder homestead. Thank you, Pat Schmidt, for all your assistance. Thank you to the Mary Lyon Church and Tina Peters, and thank you to Catherine McKay, our real-life Mary Lyon today. Thank you to the viewers for joining me today. I'm Cathy Roberts, your host for American Dream TV, and we'll see you next time.